What's up, guys? It's FC, and this is take number 15 for this commentary. Anyways, I'm bringing you guys some Mac11 tips and tricks. A subscriber of mine asked me to use this gun, so I decided to jump on it and see what I could do with it. And I was actually just watching the Machinima live stream. One of my friends is on there, so if you guys aren't checking that out, go ahead and check that out. It's actually pretty cool, and they got some of the Hollywood Angels playing right now, so that'll give you time and date as to when I'm doing this commentary. But anyways, onto the gameplay. The Mac11 is one of the submachine guns here on Black Ops. It kind of feels like the mini Uzi from Call of Duty 4 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, except that it sounds like a toy gun and is not too manly looking, I guess, at all. Yeah. Anyways, so let's go over some of the statistics for this gun. You're looking at a 30-20 damage with it, so it's going to be 30 damage at close range, 20 damage at long range, meaning that it's going to take 4 shots for it to take somebody down at close range and 5 shots at long range. I'll tell you guys right now, at long range it's pointless to shoot this gun because it's like shooting pebbles, like Hutch would say. It's like shooting pebbles at people. It's just not going to do it. So long range combat is definitely not going to be your strong perk with this one. It's all got to be close quarters, or else you're not going to be too successful with it. Excuse me. So to bring this to effect, this thing shoots at about 937 RPMs, which is about the average for the submachine guns in the game. I believe only the AK-74U shoots slower than this. So it's on average with any of the other submachine guns that are in the game. The clip size is going to be one of your main issues. The clip size for it is going to be a 20. It's originally a 20 clip size, 20 bullet clip. So you're not going to have many bullets to work with. So right off the bat, my first recommendation would be for you to get the extended mags. If you guys can go ahead and get the extended mags, that would probably suit you best. That should actually be the only attachment you're running on. The iron sights are manageable. They're not the best, but they're manageable. You're not really going to be using it at long range anyways, and that's really when you get the full effects of using any type of sight on this. So since most of your combat's going to be close quarters, the sight's really not necessary. Moving on to the perks, though. Perk setup for this is actually very crucial because of the lack of ammunition that you're going to be looking at. In total, when you use extended mags on the Mac11, you're looking at about 80 bullets. That's not a lot of bullets to work with, considering something like the G11 has 48 bullets in its first clip. So yeah, you're not going to have much ammunition, so Scavenger is definitely going to be your best friend with this weapon. Yes, you are going to give up Ghost, and yes, you are going to give up Hardline, but in order to be successful with this weapon, unless you're a beast with the secondary pistols, you might as well go ahead and run Scavenger so that you can go ahead and replenish any type of ammunition that you might be missing and reload your lethal grenades there. So perk 1, Scavenger. Moving on, I actually like running Sleight of Hand. Now, the reason I like to run Sleight of Hand, now this isn't necessarily the only perk you should be running there. It's up to you. You might like to run Steady Aim, but I like to reload a lot. I have a bad habit of reloading after every kill, even when I probably shouldn't. So I benefit from having the fast reload, and that's just me because I'm a chronic reloader. But if you can actually manage without reloading too much, you could probably do it with Steady Aim. But then again, the issue of having a low ammunition clip comes into effect because you're still going to have to reload anyways after 1 or 2 kills. 1, probably 2, you're really pushing it, so you're probably going to end up having to reload there. So again, if you don't want to run the Sleight of Hand, you can run Steady Aim, but it's just not really my thing. Another thing is I like the faster aim down sights that you get from using Sleight of Hand, I'm sorry. So that's the benefit. And the third perk I use, it's really up to you whatever you want to use, but since I use this as a rushing class, I run with Marathon because I love to run all over the map when I have this gun. Plus you have to be really up front and really in close quarters with your enemies in order for this weapon to be effective. So Marathon Pro is going to be a benefit for you because it allows you to travel quickly across the map and get into enemy territory pretty quickly. So if I were you, I would definitely run Marathon Pro. You can run Ninja now that it's been improved so that you can somewhat sound horror. That's only though if you're going to use a slower paced gameplay with this weapon. I tend to use this more of a rushing class as my go-to fun class, because it is a fun class to use. It's kind of that class you just put on when you just want to have a little fun with this game and not have to worry about all the other stuff. It's your challenge class for whenever you want to challenge yourself. The reason being is because you're going to get outclassed pretty easily with any of the other guns in this game. Unfortunately, if you were to come across a FAMAS, you're probably going to lose, man. It's just the nature of the beast. Unfortunately, this gun is definitely not going to be top tier of anybody's. If you can go beast with this gun, you're pretty good, man. Because I struggle a little bit trying to get some gameplays for you guys with this one, and eventually I did get a decent one for you guys, and was able to pinpoint some of the topics I wanted to come across with this gun. Another thing that I wanted to bring this up. Equipment is also going to be crucial when you're running the Mac11. The reason being is, since you're going to be running with low ammunition, your equipment tends to provide that extra kills. Motion sensors provide you that extra radar on the screen, and claymores are the explosive. I personally like to run claymores when I'm running something like the Mac11. Reason being is that it's essentially a free kill if they're not running hacker, because it is very hard to pinpoint where claymores are, and if you do pinpoint them, it's usually too late for you to survive the blast. So unless you have hacker, you are at a disadvantage against claymores. Motion sensors are cool, but you still need ammunition in order to take enemies down. You find them on the motion sensor, but you still need some sort of bullets to take them down, and unfortunately, like I said, this weapon lacks that in that department. So for me, I would definitely use the claymores, as I see that they're more effective when using this class. Another thing that I wanted to bring up is running the correct kill streaks. A lot of the times people lack success when they're using certain weapons because they're using the wrong kill streaks that go with that kind of weapon. When you're using a weapon like this, where you're at a huge disadvantage against most of the weapons in the game, it is very crucial that you run with something with lower kill streaks, because you'll get your kill streaks a lot quicker, and you'll be able to constantly have them going. So if you have constantly your kill streaks constantly going, you'll find that you'll get more kills. UAV, that if you can get to that, it usually gets you 2 or 3 kills if they're not running ghosts. But usually that's the type of kill streaks you want to run. You don't want to run anything like 7, 8, 9 on this, or 7, 9, 11, because it'd be really tough to get those kills. And right now you just saw that the long range effectiveness of this weapon is not that good. As you saw, I tried to take somebody that was at a longer range, and he just turned around and shot me. So that shows you what type of weapon we have here. The kill streaks though that I was running for this game was the UAV, napalm strike, and mortars. I believe they run pretty good together. UAV usually leads you to your napalm strike, and usually when you're picking up that napalm strike, you could get that extra kill that you need for the mortar team pretty quickly, because you could usually find another enemy within close proximity of the person that you just picked off. And what you'll notice, look at me jump off like cliffhanger on here. You'll see me running around a lot with this gun because, like I said, it's supposed to be a fun class to play around with. It's not to be taken too serious. I mean, you can be good with it, but again, like I said, there's just better options out there to choose, and it'll lead to less frustrating games. But if you're just in a mood to, really just be a dick to people, this is the gun for you. It's fun. But back to the kill streaks. I think a lot of people underestimate. Look at me cliffhanger again. Yee! A lot of people underestimate the mortar strike. Not a lot of people like to run it. I actually seen Wings of Redemption run it though. And if you know where they're spawning and you have a spy plane. I keep saying UAV. Damn it. A spy plane out, and you can get that mortar strike. You could easily pick up triples and multis with it, because it's pretty strong. And I've heard a rumor that it actually hones in on your enemy so that it kind of locks into their location, which is pretty cool. So definitely use something like that type of kill streak. Flanks are definitely going to be your best friends with this. You do not want to make most of your engagements be up in front, like close head to head, I would say. So try to keep your engagements at your enemy's back so that they don't know that you're coming, and you can go ahead and take your easy kills. And watch what's coming up right here. You ain't Grizz, baby. Sit down. That's my little Homage to Gold Glove and all the UN Grizz guys, and only use me blade with the sit down. So, but yeah, so flanks are definitely going to be your best friends with this. Getting in behind enemy lines, you could use that Marathon Pro to your advantage. Be aware though, keep your ears open for whenever there's a enemy spy plane above you, because at that point you are open to any type of radar, so you have to get out of the area pretty quickly. But that's actually a pretty common suggestion. You always have to keep your ears open. I don't think a lot of people keep their ears open when they're playing this game. A lot of the times they don't pay attention to stuff like enemy spy plane, enemy Blackbird up above them, and that really does let you know that you should be on a more cautious run, or you should be more cautious about what's going on around you. So always keep an ear open for that, guys. So yeah, so this game's actually going to wind down here, but I want to go ahead and review some of the stuff that we talked about here. So number one, you want to have extended mags. Extended mags is definitely going to be your best friend. If you're not running extended mags, don't even run this gun, honestly. Number two, make sure that you run Scavenger. Scavenger is going to replenish those extra bullets for you and give you that extra ammunition that you need. Marathon is good for moving around the map and getting to places pretty quickly and getting into the confrontations very close quarters. And make sure that your kill streaks are set to something that's attainable. I usually keep them low when I'm running something like this. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys with another clip that I have using the Mac11. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. And until next time, guys. Later.
Strike awaiting orders. Friendly RCXD deployed. Friendly napalm strike on the way.
Kill confirmed.
Spy plane ready for deployment. Friendly spy plane inbound. Napalm strike awaiting orders. Mortar team standing by.